Howdy folks, Captain Jim coming to you with another ride video. We are still in North Carolina. It is July 26, 2024. We've been in the area for a couple of weeks. We'll be here for a couple of weeks more. And Mother Nature has blessed the area with a lot of rain. They've been in kind of drought conditions around here. Hard to imagine when you look at all those gorgeous green trees and that. But we've had 10 days straight of rain, and it hasn't been a solid 24 hours of it, but it's been enough of it that it's played a little havoc with some of the riding that we want to do. So rather than stay holed up in the motorhome or donning rain gear and getting out there and playing with that in the rain, we rented a car, and so we're doing day tripping. And today's ride is up on the Blue Ridge Parkway and then down around on some other side roads. Between Joan and I, we found some roads that looked very interesting on the map, and so we explored some places that we haven't been before. I'd tell you what the highway numbers were if I could remember, but I can't, so I won't. But here we are out on the, I'm on my Bergman 200. Joan is on her X-Max 300. And this stretch right here that we're looking at is on the Blue Ridge Parkway. That is truly one of my favorite roads in this area. There's roads that are faster and twistier, but none that are smoother and just delightful. And back for a little more voiceover here once again. We're out on the Bergman 200 for me, the X-Max 300 for Joan. And if you notice different camera angles in that today, I've been shooting with the Insta360 X4, my 360 camera, and the DJI Osmo Action 4, and mounting the 360 camera on the bike and mounting the Action 4 camera on top of my helmet. And like on this particular shot, I mounted the camera backwards so I could catch Joan and her scoot from the front. And then some splicing in, some other stuff where we're looking forward there too. This is still on the Blue Ridge Parkway. As you saw earlier, we stopped at that high point where we had done the group picture with the Beat the Heat folks, and I'm still considering this most definitely beating the heat. Today it was in the 60s, made it into the low 70s during most of our ride. but it was a delightful ride. We didn't get rained on. That's kind of a big old plus. In fact, if you notice right there, there's actually a little sunshine. And that didn't stay around too long, but we enjoyed it while we had it. We're considering ourselves, as I said before, still on this beat the heat thing. It's better than the 110 degrees that we left behind us in Phoenix, but we really weren't expecting daytime temperatures into the 60s here. But the roads are good, the riding's good, the scenery is spectacular, and we have really been enjoying the twisty roads that we find around here. Still haven't made it over to Tail of the Dragon on the bikes, but that is coming up. We have that definitely on the plan, as long as Mother Nature will continue to cut us a little slack. The Blue Ridge Parkway runs through about a half a dozen different states. The southern terminus of it is not too far from us here at Maggie Valley, and it ends up in the Virginia area. But man, what a delightful road. 45-mile-an-hour speed limit through most of it, and I'm just amazed that there isn't more traffic on this, because it's beautiful. All kinds of places where you can pull over and take in the scenery, great overlooks, occasional visitor center where you can use a potty and that. But as far as just a pleasant road, I'm a little dumbfounded as to why there aren't more people just cruising on this. We saw a few bikes, but as you can see from the video here today, the number of cars and motorcycles is, oh, you count them on about two hands for what we passed by today. There's a few people that have pulled over at some of the turnouts that are using them as a starting point for day hikes and that, but it's just delightfully devoid of traffic on this road. This road right here, I don't remember what the highway number was or what the road was called, but some real tight, twisty curves on this one. This is what we came across a few moments ago. You saw that we passed under a bridge. That's where we got off the Blue Ridge Parkway and got onto this one. And fairly narrow two-lane, and some really almost technical curves on this one. And as you saw, we passed a few cars on this, but still not a lot of traffic. And then finally we got ourselves back to what Joan was calling civilization. Oh man, there goes a motorhome heading towards those twisty curves. I hope he finds another way. Anyway, I wouldn't call it civilization. I'm pretty sure I could hear banjo music as we went by some of these places. But that's going to wrap it up for the talking part on this. Thanks for riding along.